Steve, it was quite a weekend for Whitworth at the Northwest Conference Swimming Championships. The men come away with a pretty dominant team victory, and the women with their own impressive performance, rallying from a disappointing first night to finish third overall. Just take us back through the weekend and what really stood out for you.
Yeah, top to bottom, men, women, what a fun weekend. It was just tremendous. What stood out to me was the way the group kind of came together and stepped up and supported each other. And there was so much joy in the swimming, people having a blast. Lifetime best times across the board. I think of 28 swimmers, 25 of them were hitting best times, and the other three, huge season best times. So it's like, when you have a team hit like that on a meet, it's really, really fun. And, so proud of our women. We had a relay DQ that first night of the 4-day meet, and it dropped us to last place. And then to watch them support each other and rally. I don't think I've ever had a women's team that have come together and rallied like that in that way. And as a swim coach, so proud of them. It was fun to sit back and watch that take place. And then for our men, like you said, really dominant performance, and they swam tremendously. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of like a big party for 4 days.
Obviously, there were some real standout performances individually across the board, but you have to look at three in particular because they earned end-of-the-year awards in the conference. And you look at Zach Washburn as the men's swimmer of the year again for the second year in a row, and then boding well for the future, the two rookies of the year, Kai Hayashida and Michaela Parrish. Highlight their performances for us.
Yeah, happy to. With Zach, huge for us. He's going to end up going to NCAAs here later in March. I think his 50 free right now is 5th in the country. And, what he was able to do for us on relays for our men was just so big, and stepped up and had amazing performances. I think highlight for me, watching Zach on the 4 free relay, I think his split was something like 43.2. By far fastest 100 freestyle or 400 freestyle relay split we've ever had. And watching him hunt people down as part of those 2 free relay, 400 free relay, 800 free relay, he was huge for us. And then with Michaela and Kai, what special meets for them. Best times across the board, led our team, and speaks well for our future, because when you have freshmen winning events at their conference championship their freshman year, it's like, okay, now we're thinking about, next year, can we get to NCAAs and nationals and things like that? They've set themselves up well for that. Bella Hoops, same way. She won the 200 IM freshman. I think with Haley, 42-second drop in her mile, that was really big. So our freshmen stepped up big, but the entire team stepped up big. Jillian, junior for us or senior for us, going to come back probably for a 5th year and stuff. But the way she responded really led our women. Sarah Doncevic, same thing. We had performance up and down the lineup from freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. It was great. Kai, I'm really proud of. He was Rookie of the Year in distance events, and that's new for him. He traditionally has been a 200 butterflyer, but knew that we really needed that role this year and took that on and did such a great job. So, yeah, really happy.
Yeah, and also boding well for the future for the men. You had other freshmen who were conference champions.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm going to forget somebody, but Austin Elwin and
Yeah.
Henry Brewster. It really speaks well to the longevity of the team. You mentioned Zach Nationals. So what is the outlook for anyone beyond Zach in terms of being able to make it to Nationals this year?
Yeah, my gut feeling is, the others are bubbly. Like, we did have some other B cuts and stuff. Normally this time of year, you want to, if you're one of the first conferences to go, you want to be in the top 8 nationally, because the conferences that come later in the month, they're all going to be shooting for those times, and it's going to change. I would say on the women, you need to, at the end of the year, be in the top 24 nationally, and the men top 16. So Henry Brewster right now is on the bubble. Our men's 200 free relay, they broke a conference record. But I think as far as like standing up at the end, my guess is we're probably going to be on the outside looking out with a lot of these swims, other than Zach. Zach is probably in for sure at this point. But we'll keep training, and we'll keep doing our thing, and we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. We're excited to be going to NCAAs, for a lot of the guys and women that came close but not quite. We're a very young team, so hopefully next year we get a whole bunch more going to that national meet.